Falconry is actually an ancient sport or art. It goes back thousands of years. True falconry is taking a raptor, going out into the wild and hunting other animals with it. Back in the day, it was kind of a status symbol. So kings and queens had the more impressive birds, the peasants had the lower birds that wouldn't hunt as well. When it comes to training birds for falconry or for demos, it does vary between each species. Some are a lot more difficult to train than other ones are. An owl, for example, you're going to want to imprint that owl. So if I got a brand new young owl, I'm going to spend as much time with him as possible, expose him to all the surroundings, people, the public, the stage. Once you've got the bond built up with the bird, taking him out on the stage, we'll use a device called a crayons, which is literally like a string on a stick. So you have some control over the bird. He can't fly off if he decides to. We set up a routine for him. Once you know he's following and doing all that stuff, regardless of the crayons being attached to him, you can remove the crayons and that will be his first flight. There is a weight control system we use. Maintaining the bird's weight is key. If the bird's a bit too heavy, then he might not respond the way you want him to. When it comes to equipment, standard falconry, you're going to have your simple anklets that go around the bird's legs, and then the jesses, which are the leather straps that hang from those anklets. They need these simply so I can help control the bird. Food for the raptors is a wide variety. Day-old chicks, mice, rats, quail is great, and we are fortunate enough to get a lot of donation meat. The best enrichment for these birds is to bring them out, fly them free. They're getting rewarded. While they're out here, everything's positive. They get a big jackpot reward when they're finished their routine. And any raptor, even in the wild, they really want to just sit and relax after a meal, watch the world go by, and then repeat the process again the next day. So that's what I try to replicate. Unfortunately, there are plenty of raptor species that are on the critically endangered list in the wild. One of the biggest problems we have are birds and raptors being struck by vehicles. Not throwing food at your car window might sound a bit simple and ridiculous at the same time, but throwing an apple core at the window attracts small animals, that attracts the raptors, and then of course, unfortunately, they get struck by vehicles, they're down at the side of the road. So one of the biggest things I think people can do is literally don't be throwing any food at the car windows, and then of course supporting any charity conservation places like ourselves helps a great deal as well.